Blazers will be the final game of opening weekend. The Clippers lost their first regular season meeting with Portland and then won 3 straight against the Blazers. And the Clippers were expected to be here, but for Portland, they're really one of the feel-good stories of the season. Great job by Terry Stotts. And on the other side, Doc Rivers is again working through crisis mode with this team. It seems like he always is. He recently chatted with our David Aldridge on Starting at 4.
Beautiful night in Los Angeles with the playoffs 4 days away, and tonight a preview of the Western Conference with the Clippers leaning heavily on Chris Paul.
The lob, the jam, what a play! And Jamal points over the bench and saying, good call, Doc.
So, you guys have been locked into 4 for a while.
Forever.
Right. So, is that a good thing?
Well, I don't know. I'll let you know like in a month or two. But I think it's a good thing in the fact that we know where we're at. We know we're going to get home court in the first round. We know whoever it is, it'll be. So it doesn't matter. But we know where we're at, so we're good.
How concerned are you about their ability to now ramp it up again after having to grind for most of the season?
I think that's the blessing of being in the 4th spot and having it clinched. It would be interesting if we had to grind still. You know, I would be really concerned. But the fact that we won 30 games where we had to play like playoff games to win a game without Blake, and we had the great record. Then Blake gets back, we play pretty well, and then it's clinched. It allows everyone to kind of take a breath, which they needed. So I think it'll be good.
8 seconds left. They run the pick. Favors the switch on Crawford. Crawford crosses over, rises for the game winner. Got it! The Clippers will win in Utah. 0.2 seconds left. Jamal Crawford buries the 3.
Walk me through how you have kind of managed the expectations around you. Not just from fans, but from your boss, who's like, wants to win.
Yeah, well, I do too. And so I haven't managed them to the point where I believe we can win. San Antonio and Golden State, they've had great seasons, and they're the team to beat, clearly. But I don't think Oklahoma is at home thinking they can't win the series, and I don't think we are either. And we both believe that. Having said that, we earned the 4th spot, not the 2nd spot or the 3rd spot. So we have some playing to do to even have that opportunity.
So here's where it gets interesting for LA. You got to have a little bit of amnesia. Under Doc, losing twice in the semis to OKC, and then last year's collapse at the hands of the Rockets that had to leave a mark physically and maybe mentally. Also, can Chris Paul reach a conference final? All of these questions come to the forefront. But Paul really has been a rock for this team. DZ, they lost Blake Griffin for a stretch there and really had some other guys step up. So did that stretch for Los Angeles and staying the course, is that going to help them now moving to postseason?
I think so, because it made everybody step up. And for me, it made me really appreciate Chris Paul more. With all the point guard play, you got Kyrie, you got Steph Curry, you got Damian Lillard, all these point guards now, you say, wait a minute, Chris Paul's name is not being mentioned a lot. Blake Griffin goes down. Chris Paul's leadership steps up first. J.J. Redick start playing better, knocking down shots. They bring in Jeff Green. Wait a minute, let's go back for a second. Doc Rivers gets rid of Josh Smith and Lance Stevenson, and it really cleans things up, but it all fell back on Chris Paul's shoulders of saying, I have to lead this team, lead by example on both ends of the floor. Vinny lets us know that Chris Paul still has it.
Oh, for sure. Chris is going to lead that team, especially with Blake missing so many games, but Redick and DeAndre Jordan are 2 guys that have been spectacular for them. And then Jamal Crawford, my 6th man of the year, has been incredible as well. The ageless wonder, he's been in the league forever, right. But he just keeps doing it year in and year out. But the pressure obviously is on the Clippers. They will handle Portland in the first round. Portland could maybe steal a game up in Portland with that home crowd and that backcourt. But what everyone's looking forward to is if we can get to that Golden State Clippers second round. And it's going to be determined if we get to there how healthy Blake Griffin is and how productive he is, because they need, you can say they had a great record without him,